Hi, it's Lisa here with My Golden Life. And My Golden Life is a channel for courageous women in the second half of life who want to live life with more purpose, passion, and positivity in mind, body, and spirit. So, welcome. I'm glad you're here. One of the things that I like to do is I like to choose a theme for a month. And this month's theme, and as of this recording, it is April of 2024. And this month's theme for me has been power thinking. And when I write a blog post or do something like this, a video, I want to include elements of the mind, the body, and the spirit, or what I call the heart, really. And so I recently wrote a blog post on power thinking. I also wrote another one on language as a portal to greatness. And what I wanted to do is share on a physical level or somatic level what that might look like, what power thinking might look like in the body. And so we can include the body as part of our journey into balance, finding homeostasis or balance between the mind, body, and the heart. So I'm going to demonstrate a couple of yoga postures today that will illustrate how we can up level our power thinking at using our bodies. Okay, so I'm going to do two poses. One is going to be mountain pose. The other is going to be a warrior pose. It will be warrior 2 or warrior B. Some people call it B. And then, do with it what you like. So here we go. I'm going to stand on my yoga mat. I recognize the lighting isn't great here, but this is what I've got to work with. So I'm going to go with it. But when we feel power in our bodies, we like to engage muscularly, right? So I want you to start at your feet. And even if you're sitting down watching this, just bring your awareness to your feet. I like to take my feet and make them parallel. So the middle toe is in line with the heel, the center of the heel. And then the way to feel this power is to lift and spread the toes and feel the arches of the feet lift. And you can lower the toes but keep the arches lifted. And you'll start to notice that power pulls up into the thighs. And the kneecaps lift a little bit. But I don't want you to push your knees back like that because that hyperextends. So just feel that lift in the knees a little bit. Keep your knees slightly bent, but feel the power in the legs right here. Now with the knees staying slightly forward or the shins staying slightly forward, just gently move the thighs back a little bit. I also like to say maybe take your hips back a little bit. And then begin to root the tailbone down towards the floor. So what you'll do is you'll pull the low belly in, the tailbone will go down, and now you're holding all this power from the waistline down through the feet or the feet all the way up to the waistline. So you can feel that power. And then lift the shoulders up just slightly so you feel your side body getting nice and long, and then gently roll the shoulders back. And then here's where we come into the power center in the torso. So you're going to pull the belly in, you're going to pull the ribs in, almost like you're rounding your back, but you're going to keep the shoulders relaxed. So now you should feel this power from the feet all the way up to the lower chest. And then you can close your eyes if you want to feel this. Just notice how powerful your body feels. You can keep your hands relaxed, or you can make fists with your hands. Either way, you can even engage the muscles of your arms if you'd like to. So you're kind of like holding all the muscle energy inward now. Now, from here, you're going to press down through the feet and rise up a little bit taller in the spine, keeping awareness in the core. And just take a couple of breaths here and notice how your body feels different because you've brought your attention to the muscular energy in the body, and now you're engaging it. So it's the same thing with our thoughts. We can bring awareness to the thoughts that are running through our mind, and then we can shift them into more powerful thoughts. Okay, so go ahead and relax that and just shake it out. And then I'm going to share Warrior 2 with you, or Warrior B. And in this pose, we just take our legs wide like this. Why am I showing you this? Well, I'm a yoga teacher, so this is a passion of mine, and also it works. So I'm going to bring the right foot towards the one side of the mat, and I'm going to take the other foot and slightly turn those toes in a little bit, and maybe take my legs a little wider. And before we do anything with the upper body, we're going to start from the foundation of the pose, which is the feet. So same actions that we did in the mountain pose. We lift the toes a little bit, we lift the arches of the feet a little bit, and then lowering the toes, we keep the arches. So that starts to draw energy up towards the hips, right? From the shins all the way up to the core of the pelvis. And then from here, we're going to take a little bend in that right knee. Now for me, I'm having some hip issues right now, so I can't go too deep, but you could take that knee all the way over that ankle, and this part of your body stays up straight. Hug those muscles into the bones as you stand, right? This is a standing posture. So draw that muscle in towards the bones, which means you're squeezing or lifting the kneecap a little bit on the left. And with the right side, press down through the right heel. You should feel a little stretch on the outer edge of your left shin. And then you can take your arms out. You can make fists if you want to. You can do this if you want to, or this. Or you could just extend, bring your gaze out, but then pull the ribs in. Pull the belly in and the ribs. Keep that and go a little bit deeper. Now this is Warrior 2, and you should just also feel power here. This is a powerful pose. You're like ready to battle whatever you need to battle. And you can do a little reverse warrior if you want, just to wrap it up and come back to a straight leg and walk your feet back together. And then really quickly draw the energy up the legs again, feeling yourself in mountain pose and enjoying a nice long deep breath here. So that's my little gift for you today. My yoga share, the body, mind, spirit, all works together. So as you're thinking, you're also feeling. And that's what I have for you today. So have fun with that, and I'll see you on the next video.